Hey guys, this is just going to be a quick update on my New Balance shoes. I actually got two new ones and one I'm actually going to get rid of. So I think this one was the new one you guys would have saw in my last video. So I have worn this since just for casual occasions. I don't go on walks with this or anything. Very, very comfortable, and yeah, it's looks still pretty good. The age of wear and tear is having that really good look to it. I think. Sorry, as you wear these shoes, and it ages, it seems to look better and better, and that just goes to the craftsmanship of the made in England New Balance shoes. I think this team is just absolutely fantastic. Their craftsmanship in shoemaking is just head and shoulders above so many. But yeah, so the New Balance 100.9s brand new. So brand new when I made the last video, still going strong. These ones here, the best ones is the 576s. I hardly ever see 576s on the Australian store. It's always 1500s. I don't know why that is. In the Australian store, we got a very limited stock of New Balance shoes, and I think because of the big worldwide situation for the last couple of years, the choice of New Balance shoes on the New Balance store in Australia has been very, very poor for made in England shoes. So, but I haven't seen a 576 shoes in ages. And just quickly, from my last video, I said it, and I'll say it again for this one. Out of all the shoes I've owned here, the 576s have lasted the longest, and I'm not saying it's better built than the others. It just seems to last longer. So you can see the wear and tear at the bottom here. It's starting to go, and you'll see it heavily on my right foot. Good gosh. Looks like an ulceration on the skin, doesn't it? But this is wearing off. It's still waterproof, and I'm still going on long walks with the 576s. So believe it or not, these are still going. These are several years old. Unbelievable. So highly recommend any of the 576 models. They're absolutely incredible. The next one's the anniversary shoes. This was the first New Balance video I did. These ones are pretty much dead now. It's really disappointing because the whole shoe is intact. Just absolutely magnificent. There's a big issue at the bottom here, and if I reach my hand down in here, I won't do it, but I can actually put my finger through this hole. So there's no longer any waterproofing. When I walk, I can feel every stone, every rock, every piece of uncomfortable thing on the ground piercing this area here. So it's great. Unfortunate. I think why the wear and tear is so significant on my right, because as a boxer, I pivot to fire my right hand. Maybe I wore this a few times in training. I don't remember doing it, but it's so disappointing because this is an anniversary shoe edition. This is one of my favorite shoes ever, and unfortunately this one little piece here, I don't even remember if I went over anything sharp. I think honestly this is just wear and tear over the years, and I might have wore it to training a few times, but yeah, look, you can see how far my finger, I'll just keep an eye on my fingernail. Look how far I can go inside. It's pierced, guys. I might have made it worse just then. Yeah, so these most likely I'll have to throw, unfortunately, because and it's really unfortunate because just look at it. It's pretty much intact. Like, it looks almost as fantastic as my 1500s over here. So a bit disappointing there on that. And these are the shoes I'll definitely be throwing away. So since I made that last video, you can see I've gone on walks. I have gone on a few walks with these, and they're about gone. So I'm very lazy. I don't even untie my shoelace if I don't have to. I just slide them in almost like they're sandals. And you can see the back here where the end of my foot sort of digs in, and it's pierced away a lot of the edgings there. I spilled varnish on it because I wore this out when I was doing my planter boxes. The bottoms are pretty much almost gone. You can see a lot of wear and tear, and yeah, it's just look at that. It's just all ripping apart here. There's almost like no tread left on the right side, especially. And the big one here looks ridiculous. This hole has been breached even bigger, and the shoelaces now hang out like that. And quite often, like, I could trip on them. I haven't done it yet. I just try to tuck it in around the sock. But over time, obviously, as you're walking, this will come out. So these shoes I'm just going to throw away. I love these shoes. Beautiful color. just absolutely fantastic. And you can see what a brand new 1500.9 looks like. Well, not almost brand new, you know what I mean, and what one at the end of its life looks like there. But a still fantastic shoe. Just unfortunate I spilt varnish on it. And yeah, these just don't have the durability as the 576s. Unfortunately, there's just something about the 576s they make that just, maybe it's the difference in the base. I don't know. But yeah, these are gone now. Thank you so much for long, almost everyday wear for a couple of years, these shoes. I was lucky enough to have a job where I could just wear jeans and shoes working in television, and I just wore these pretty much all the time. And yep, they've hit the end of their life. Okay, I'll put it over there. And these are new. I bought these on eBay because, again, I couldn't find any made in England shoes at all on the New Balance store, and I think that's because of the worldwide what, just certain suppliers just haven't been able to come in. So it's pretty good. I bought it for $130. New Balance made in England shoes are about $300 here in Australia, and I often wait for New Balance to do a sale, but it's bitten me, doing that strategy. It's really fired back in my face because my size 12 always goes out of stock, and they won't restock it. So if you wait for a sale, quite often the size of shoe you won't be available by the time that sale comes on. But I bought these for $130, which I think is a great price, used, but I think the guy barely wore them. I just don't think he liked the colors, and to be honest, I'm not a big fan of the colors, but I needed a new pair of shoes, and I just wanted another one. And I've been wearing these actually for boxing. I've been sparring a lot with these, and still there's no wear and tear on the right side here. Usually it'll start coming on because of the pivot, when I pivot to fire my right hand. So you shouldn't be wearing these kind of shoes for boxing because the base of them is really big. The whole reason why I went New Balance is because I got really, really flat feet. And I've tried everything. Asics was actually fantastic. New Balance, Nike. I love Nike shoes. I love Converse. I think they're by the same company. But for my flat feet, New Balance has always been the most comfortable, and the highest level of craftsmanship in the New Balance brand are the made in England shoes at the Flimby factory. So yeah, excellent shoes. I shouldn't be wearing these for boxing because, again, of the high base. Boxing shoes are really, really flat, like nothing to it. But I guess I'm just lazy getting new flat shoes because my last ones are dead. Yep. So I'm just gonna put these over here, and these are the brand new ones. Oh, sorry guys. These are the brand new ones I really wanted to show off. So I still got the box here. I only just wore them today. I laced them up and wore them today. Look, so these were $320. Yeah, so no sale there. And I was just so happy the New Balance Australian store was in stock with made in England shoes. And I saw these shoes. I just thought they looked fantastic. It's got like this snake skin type. It's not actually snake skin, but it's got that sort of texture pattern through the whole base here. Still, I don't know. It kind of reminds me. The base here reminds me more of the 576 than it does the actual 1500s. So I don't know. This is not a 0.9. This is just a 1500. But I think yeah, an excellent shoe. I think this is a beautiful, beautiful color scheme. I absolutely love it. And they gave you a choice of two different. This is the This is the shoe box here, and it shows you the location of the factory where this is made in, and some illustrations there of the factory. But they gave you two shoelaces. You could choose the blue or the black or darkish blue, or the brownish laces. And I just went with the brownish laces. They sort of disappear more with the color scheme of the shoe. But I just think these are just absolutely beautiful. There's definitely, out of all the New Balance shoes, not build quality wise, just design wise, this is my favorite. I just love that color. That color scheme is just absolutely beautiful. So wanted to show that off. Yeah, so I'll only be wearing these casually. No, I'll have to remember not to wear these out for boxing. And yeah, these other ones, the 1500.9, shoe. I don't know why I keep wearing these to boxing. I'm just too lazy to get flat shoes. And again, I'm really lazy as well. I actually, once I tighten the laces up, I just, extend it out like that and slip my shoe in so I don't tie my shoelaces over and over again. But, that's just out of laziness. But yeah, highly, highly recommend these made in England shoes. The craftsmanship is unbelievable. You can see how long, this was like 3 or 4 years of everyday use. Oh, sorry, this is still going. Sorry, these ones were like 3 or 4 years of everyday use, and they've retired. These ones here, several years, not everyday use, especially the last couple of years. I just go on big walks of these. And these 576s are still going. Just absolutely incredible. The longevity you can get out of these made in England shoes. Absolutely brilliant craftsmanship by the team in England.